The ocean is not just deep, it is layered with nightmares. 1,000 meters below the surface, sunlight gives up. 2,000 meters down, pressure crushes steel as if it were paper. At 4,000 meters, there is no color, no warmth, no time as we understand it. And yet, something is still watching, waiting, breathing in the dark. The deeper you go, the creepier the creatures become. Not because they are evil, but because they are shaped by a world that should not exist. This is the story of why deep-sea creatures grow more alien, more haunting, more unreal the farther we descend, and of the beings that haunt Earth's deepest, oldest abyss. Long before humans walked the land, long before dinosaurs ruled the forests, the deep sea was already alive. Ancient oceans covered most of the planet. Volcanoes tore open the seabed, and toxic clouds filled the water. Meteor impacts boiled the surface. Ice ages froze the top layers solid. And yet, down below, life continued. In the darkest zones of the prehistoric ocean, evolution went in a different direction. While surface creatures adapted to sun and sight, deep-sea organisms evolved toward the opposite: darkness, silence, pressure, and scarcity. Natural selection did not favor beauty. It favored survival at any cost. This is why the deeper you go, the less familiar life becomes. At around 200 meters, we enter the twilight zone. The sun fades into a dim blue haze. Shadowy figures move like ghosts. Here, animals already begin to look strange. Fish develop oversized eyes to absorb every remaining photon of light. Bodies turn silver, like mirrors, to reflect predators' gaze away. But it's only the beginning. Descend another 1,000 meters, and you cross into true darkness. No sunlight has ever reached here, not even a trace. This is the midnight zone, an eternal night that has lasted for hundreds of millions of years. And this is where the true monsters begin to appear. Out of the blackness floats a shape like a drifting nightmare. A gaping mouth full of upward curved teeth, so large they cannot even fit inside its skull. A body so thin and fragile, it almost looks half-born. This is the Fangtooth, a creature that looks like a demon pulled from myth, but is in fact a perfectly evolved predator of the abyss. Its eyes are small. It does not need to see far. It only needs to sense movement in a world of endless darkness. Every vibration is a message. Every ripple is a potential meal. In the deep sea, food is rarer than gold. So predators evolve to eat anything and everything that crosses their path. Scavengers become giants. Ambush hunters grow monstrous mouths. Limbs stretch out like wires to catch passing life. The prey evolves too. In this silent world, being invisible is the difference between life and death. So many creatures become transparent, ghost-like, their bodies turning nearly see-through to vanish in the water column. Others produce their own light. Bioluminescence is one of the deep sea's most haunting and beautiful adaptations. Tiny bacteria within a creature's body generate cold light. Some use it to attract a mate. Others use it to lure victims. And then there is the anglerfish. Floating in the darkness like a floating corpse, the anglerfish carries a glowing lure on its head, a living lantern in a lightless world. The glow pulses gently, like a heartbeat in the void. Small fish, drawn by curiosity, approach the light and vanish in a single snap. The anglerfish doesn't chase. It waits. In the deep sea, energy is precious. Patience is power. Even its love story is haunting. The male is tiny compared to the monstrous female. So small, he cannot survive alone. When he finds her, he bites into her flesh and slowly fuses with her body, their blood vessels merging, his organs dissolving, until he becomes nothing more than a living part of her, providing sperm when she needs it. This is not romance as we know it. This is adaptation taken to its most extreme form. Go deeper still, into zones where pressure is greater than hundreds of elephants stacked on your body, and creatures begin to abandon the rules of normal anatomy altogether. Skeletons soften, muscles turn to gel, bodies become flexible, almost liquid-like, able to withstand the crushing force by becoming one-weighted. The blobfish, often mocked by humans, is actually a marvel of survival. At extreme depths, it appears normal, even graceful. But when pulled to the surface, the sudden change in pressure destroys its structure, making it collapse into the sagging form we recognize. It isn't ugly. It is simply not meant for our world. Few creatures ever rise from the abyss. Those that do often die. Their bodies are so adapted to pressure that our atmosphere becomes poison to them. The deep sea is not just dark. It is alien. Temperatures hover near freezing. Food arrives only as marine snow. Tiny particles of dead organisms drifting down from the surface world, like a slow, endless ashfall from a distant sky. Years can pass between meals. So some creatures live without ever seeing another of their kind. They exist in total isolation, born alone, hunting alone, dying alone in the cold dark. This solitude has lasted for millions of years. Yet the deep sea has also preserved ancient life forms long lost on the surface. The coelacanth, once thought extinct for 66 million years, was discovered living in deep waters, a living fossil swimming in eternal darkness. Sharks, unchanged for hundreds of millions of years, still roam the deep. Worms, crustaceans, jellyfish, echoes of prehistoric oceans that never truly ended. While mass extinctions wiped out most species on land, the deep ocean remained relatively stable. Meteor strikes and climate disasters affected the surface first. The deep stayed cold, dark, constant, and so some of the most ancient lineages on Earth still pulse quietly beneath the waves. In the 20th and 21st centuries, humans finally began to reach these hidden worlds. Submersibles descended into trenches. Remotely operated vehicles sent back grainy footage from the abyss. And what they found shocked even seasoned scientists. Creatures that looked like science fiction. Transparent sharks, squids larger than buses, worms living off toxic chemicals at hydrothermal vents, fish with skin like glass and eyes that stared straight through the camera as if aware they were being watched. Some scientists describe the deep sea as a parallel alien planet on our own world. New species are discovered almost every time a deep expedition is launched, and researchers estimate that over 90% of deep sea life is still unknown, unnamed, unseen. That means that the creepiest creature of the ocean may not even have a name yet. Only a shadow. Then there are the sounds. Hydrophones placed miles down have recorded low-frequency moans, metallic groans, and impossible calls that echo through the water for hundreds of kilometers. Some are from ice, some from whales, some from geological activity, and some still have no confirmed source. Is it just the Earth breathing? Or is something else moving in the darkness, beyond our reach and understanding? The truth is unsettling. The deep sea remains less explored than the surface of the Moon or Mars. We map distant galaxies more accurately than our own ocean floor. Beneath our boats and beaches lies a world of unimaginable life and unimaginable strangeness. When we say deep-sea creatures get creepier the deeper you go, what we really mean is that they move farther from everything familiar. From sunlight,